Chosen ones. Satan likes to use the people closest to you to destroy you. And those people have the ability to kind of disrupt the day, or at least annoy or distract it. And the funny part is that the day can be breaking down into sections. This is why I always tell y'all chosen ones, go ahead and make y'all a schedule, daily schedule, Sunday to Sunday. Breaking the days down as if you had class. Because that's exactly what we have to have, chosen ones. It's class. Chosen ones. Technically, you don't have time to get caught up in this season for an extensive period of time. Treat every second of the day like the finals. But that's why they say an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Because even for a split second, Satan can cause so much strife within a nick of time. I'm sure y'all have noticed that, chosen ones. Hold on. He can be there more persistently than your own father was in your life. Satan. Don't sleep on that, chosen ones. He likes to squeeze in when you least expect it. Right? Be more persistent. He could be more persistent than your own people. Through your own people, right? Almost like a science. He can just smell when you're susceptible to caring about what he's doing, about to do. Chosen ones, we up in it, we up in it. Yeah, we've been winning for just a minute, and yeah, God about to spin it. Yeah, I'm about to spin it, and chosen one. Hold on, I said. And the only way to be detached is to show up as a mismatch, meaning I am closed off or just focused on other things, right? It's an emotional warfare. Emotional warfare. They get you in your feelings. Chosen ones. Because many of you are not honestly, many of y'all are not honestly used to deflecting and dodging and staying out the way of emotional leeches. People who leech from you emotion-wise. These people will kind of hide, will kind of set themselves up to be attended to in a way, with no shame, as if I don't even want to say it. These people choose to adopt a lack of knowledge about leaning on other people. And as you learn not to lean on no one else, chosen ones, or be codependent on nobody, you will sense that there's some fight there because of the history that you've been kind of leaning on others too. out of your ignorance. But as you work on yourself, they'll realize that, hey, I can't just pluck them from the tree of their life and just eat off of them emotionally any time of the day. Why? Because they're going to stay in a form which they're unavailable to my neediness. And that's something I honestly can't control. Somebody staying to themselves emotionally, right? Often you're open, you're in this emotional openness. You want to stay closed off in certain environments, right? You want to protect your emotions, you want to tuck them away. You could still bring them out if you dare, but just know your environment, it doesn't always call for that, right? And people can't control you. They can't make you do it or not. They could act. People could dance around. They could try to move a certain way to make you feel a certain thing, but this is where you gotta be calm and relax. The trickery is done. Chosen ones. So either fall back. This is what they gotta do. Either fall back or catch them when they could, because a lot of people gonna fall back in your face, but then they're gonna catch you. That's the more psycho aspect of it, right? They will literally wait out and catch you when you seem more susceptible or in your feelings, or maybe you're hungry or you're broke financially or something like that. Excuse me. Chosen ones, I'm spitting right now. I hope y'all picking up what I'm saying. It's that J. Cole. Oh. But like I said, chosen ones, sometimes you might get hungry. You might be broke financially or whatever the case may be. And people will tug on your essential needs as a way to maneuver you into a weaker position. But all you have to do, chosen ones, is master going on longer periods without food, attention, enmeshment, or thinking about whoever, whether it's positive or negative. Don't think about other people. Take your attention and place it on the daily schedule and what's higher in return, like God, which TD Jakes put him on your schedule. I mean, I said watch TD Jakes, put him on your schedule. Daily. And just master filling up your day in such a way where Satan has to deafen. Because he can't really sit with someone who is on a certain path. See, once you get on the right path, it becomes an illusion. Satan can't even really sit with you. But he gonna do a lot of stuff, but he really just mad, like, at that point. So he kind of needs you to be in a certain mind frame from the beginning, to be honest. So just know that. Maybe you watched porn last night. Certain things can kind of prop you up for people in your environment to kind of think that they can correspond with you. But when you think about it, there is not uniformity between you and even that person in the first place. Besides the BS that you just did, that brought your vibration down, or there's nothing else really in common. Not saying that you're not human and y'all not both people, but y'all don't get along typically, right? You notice that you did something that went against yourself, and then certain people started to come out the woodworks, and you feel me? They're just being overly dominant in that moment. They might be raising their voice around you, or chosen ones. The mind is a thing that can take the mind is the thing that can take you away from captivity, and in turn propel you to the next level, the next version of who you need to be. And they know it. So they jump on the fact that you have maybe 15 times uh, they jump on the fact that you have maybe 15 minutes of time not to do anything. Like maybe you're not doing anything for a little 15 minutes, 15 seconds, and people will jump on that because to them they can sense that from a mile away, or Satan could send them, whatever. And it's like it's almost as if you not being focused on your day smells like a steak. It smells like a steak on the grill to whoever, because then they think that they can spy on you in this secret way. Know that you're not up to nothing type of way. But they're just coming to rob your attention, because attention is free. Like it costs you chosen ones, but it seems free. Like especially somebody who ain't doing nothing with theyself. Like, and then after they take all your attention, they'll turn around and pose it like you wasn't doing nothing anyway. That's the most disrespectful thing that I've ever seen that people do. But people do it all the time. I see it all the time. Like no shade to my old roommates, but it was one time where, like for instance, where they was kind of like insinuating that I should eat some meat, and y'all know I'm vegetarian, and I kind of went back on my own because I smelling it every day, and you know what I'm saying. That's what I was raised on. That's where I come from. So at the end of the day, I was susceptible, right? And Satan knew it. But here's the thing: after I ate some a couple times, like set 2 times, my second time, I remember talking to him, and they was like, "Bro, I just what they say? I forgot, but it was something along the lines of, bro, you did this. We didn't. We not. They were trying to like take away the fact that they was insinuating on me doing it. And yeah, I'm my own man and all that stuff, and that's bottom line, right? But I still felt offended the fact that people would, like serve so much of a tempting type of spirit around me, and then once I gave in, which I know it's weak, right? And I learned since then not to ever, you know what I'm saying? But we humans, right? Two against one. They cooking every day. I smell it. Smell good. Can't lie. But now I've developed more coping skills and more like of a fighting chance. But what I'm saying is that once I indulge, they tried to wipe their hands like, no, bro, we need the reason why you know what I'm saying, and it was just offensive. Like, it felt offensive at the time. Like, but that's what I'm saying. That's how they get you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of temptation, the spirit of temptation. That's what I call it, the spirit of allure. They want to, when the devil see you changing your ways and you doing great things, he gonna send the spirit of allure to the people near you. He gonna put the Jezebel right in them folks. The spirit of attractiveness, right? To come argue with him, come debate with him about stuff that behind closed doors you already know what you about to do anyway. That's how I could say the devil don't play fair all day, but in a way it's fair one because it's like the question of his nature fair. Like of course not, but in the same time, you can't call it because that animal got away when that animal got caught. So you don't really know. You know karma is fair, right? So with that being said, you know there's something going on that's fair. And because of that, like I said, I learned from that situation not to blame nobody, right? I can't even really much so be mad at them folks. But I'm just saying, as a general principle, if you're gonna get roommates, if you're gonna move in with people, or make friends, I had to learn that they got to be more like-minded, right? Like the friend I got right now, he's into like working out, and you know, it's just I can't even explain it, but I had to grow up too, and within me even doing this, because I'm not trying to blame nobody, but I'm just saying like I really took offense to how that happened, right? I didn't have no car to just go to the farmers markets around. Like it was just a bad situation, and it was like a humiliating feeling of like, how y'all going? Like that's like me being around somebody every day smoking cigarettes in front of him, and he like, bro, I don't smoke cigarettes, bro. Da 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 da. And it's like something inside of me, like, bro, yo, hit this cigarette, bro. You sure, bro? You getting secondhand smoke anyway, bro. Da 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 da. When I used to say the same thing, bro. When I started like, why I got my mouth running when this person is telling me something they're doing that's actually healthy? You see what I'm saying? Nah, bro, you don't smoke, bro. You tripping, bro. So that's to me, in my opinion, right? As my adult opinion, that's Satan. I mean, we could argue about it all day, man. But I'm just going to sit here and tell you flat. That's how I feel. Now, I could be wrong. Don't get it twisted. I could be wrong, but whether I'm wrong or not, I still don't want to hang with that type of spirit. It's actually quite annoying. Now, am I aware that there's going to be certain moments where I'm going to have to, like I said, stand up and have coping strategies and stuff? Yeah. But I had to learn and develop that. But at that time in life, it was offensive. Because then you're going to turn around and try to wipe your hands. Nah, bro, we ain't the ones who told you to do it, bro. That's on you, bro. So now you're trying to make me feel stupid about steeping down to your level. Because as far as I knew, at the end of the day, if I was not hanging with y'all, I would have never even did it. But that's a different dilemma. That's like a dilemma argument. I don't like dilemma arguments. That's what I'm gonna start calling them. Cause like I know a lot of narcissists around that like to do those. Those are the worst. You don't even want to enter into that. You don't even want to enter into it because it's gonna take up about 15 minutes, and then you're gonna stress out, and then you're gonna think about, why did I do this to myself, and then you're gonna become lower vibrational, and then you're gonna become more susceptible to doing something on that vibration, which is maybe you want to go eat some chips or something that you before the argument you kind of was clean, you kind of was in the right spirit, you wasn't even on that vibration. So you might have still would have been hungry. Maybe you would have went and grabbed an orange or something. Maybe you would have stayed on your fast a little bit longer. But because you entered a conversation with a Jezebel or a Jezebel or whatever, and they started to debate you about something that before you was talking to this person, you already knew in your mind that it was no chance that I was going to pick up some fish, chicken, or steak, or any of that. Right? This is the season where we're gonna stay on what we on. Right? If we say it in our back room, If we live in a back room and we say, hey, I'm not going to eat no more Brussels sprouts, and you go out your house, and I don't care if you hang with somebody for years and 15 years, and they keep telling you, bro, see, but we got to also master separation. Someone keep playing, bro. You got to see, and separation is a hard thing to master. Gotta do it for you, but also you gotta learn it yourself, because you gotta just learn, like, once you start enmeshing with people day to day, you creating like a bond, an attachment, and they call it soul ties, but I guess that could be how it's looked. But you're getting entangled somehow with these people. If you could think about ropes at the top of your head, or like string, it would be y'all two twisting like snakes, having these daily conversations, and those two strings at the top of your heads is getting knotted up. That's what I'll use that type of analogy with that. It makes the most sense, because sometimes you get into these clogs with people and you wonder, why, like last year I wasn't even talking to this person. I didn't even know this person. Now all of a sudden it's like a reliance competition to see who could be more reliant on the other person. And that's, like I said, that comes from you not being efficient on your own, and God to help you with that, but he'll definitely be the one to help you fully with that. But also you just, like, comment, and subscribing to me, what I'm saying? And also just get a therapist too. Like, learn about codependency, because that's really what a lot of this conversation is about: codependency and enmeshment. And like I said, it's a day-to-day thing. So, because the universe kind of got this way where it remembers, right? Like, if you ever thought about I remember scientists said, if you cut off someone's arm, it's that person still could feel like they still feel like they got an arm, because it's what you call it, it's phantom something, phantom, uh, it's something, right? Ghost like. It makes you feel like it's still there when it's not. That's kind of how the mind works, I guess, or something like that. But same thing with people is like, someone could die. You see people who die and they're quote unquote bros. They never forgetting about their brothers after they died. And I don't even believe it's cool to forget necessarily about your brothers, but I think it's more of a wiser decision to understand that, you're not, like, that's enmeshment, right? Not letting someone go. Like, it's enmeshment. I think it really separates the boys from the men and the girls from the women. A lot of people enmesh with their parents. They enmesh with their neighbor. They got to enmesh with somebody, because that's just how they were raised, reliant. And I thank God that I'm studying to, like, stop and just learn and pay attention to, like, navigate away from that type of spirit. Because like I said, no one should be able to make a dent in your life. But it happens every day. Not only to other people, but to even the people who speak and how I speak right now. Because it's like telling yourself I should never lose another chess game, knowing that there's great chess players in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's how percentage-wise it is. Like, that you will come into a situation where you feel enmeshed and you don't know what to say, and it happens, bro, to the best. So you gotta stay in a constantly learning, right? When I feel like I'm lost, I might listen to a little therapy. I might listen to TD Jakes. But I always want to stay learning, because that's what evolution is. Evolution, the word is an ongoing word. It's a continual word. It's not like I say, I want to evolve. Well, evolve could be used as, like, in two ways. It could be used like, I want to evolve to this level in the middle, or I want to evolve to this level at the end. It's not a particular word. Evolve can look many different ways, right? When you see someone hair grow, it's like, it's just at a point in time. You're catching it at a point in time. When you see someone YouTube channel grow, it's at a point in time. It's not necessarily definite. It's just at a point in time. And that's kind of weird to look at. It's kind of weird to think about. That means right now, as I make this video, I'm not definite or not. I'm just here right now. If y'all, any of y'all got wrestling fans who in here, when you think about wrestlers, they had their different phases, and it was beautiful to watch. You might not like this phase as much as you like that phase, but all in all, when you look at it from a godlike perspective, you're like every lens is beautiful. Maybe I didn't respect it as much when I was young, but I see it's got some swag now or something. But chosen ones, I'm about to go ahead and end this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Um, and just remember, chosen one. Just remember that Satan likes to use the people closest to you. I'm gonna see you on the next video. I'm gone.